This winter will be a first winter that have from the beginning basic until the darkroom practice. We start with basic healing love, fusion 1, fusion 2, fusion 2. And after that, when we go into the darkroom, there are 4 weeks inside there. People can come into 1 week, or we call the lesser enlightenment, greater enlightenment, greatest. And the last week is sealing of the 5 senses. That is higher level practice. Some people, they like, they came every year, they stay 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And some people, they come in 1 week, experience it. Usually it's about 5.5 days. 5.5 days you in the darkness. On the 6th day, okay, you come out and you stay here for 1 more day, because the light, you come into the light. We have people come out from the dark room in the evening, so they can walk around and see the light, and their eye started to adapt it with the light, and by the next day they're okay. We've been open this dark room for 27 years, and many people, they really experience a transformation, and they see the light. The Tao discovered that when we stay in the darkness at least 3 days, okay, we calm down. Everything calm down. Darkness is make people calm. And you stay there, you sit, and I go in and guide the people to do meditation, how to turn inwardly. We call closing the 5 senses. Turn your ear inwardly. So ear turn into the kidney, eye turn into the liver, and mouth turn into the spleen, and the tongue turn into the heart. So when you turn all these things inwardly, the senses started to not open too much. And in the dark room, we always no talking, only practice. So when we turn inwardly, and you turn senses inwardly, it takes about 2-3 days to people turn inwardly. And they're very calm, very relaxed. They started to see what they are. That's the first thing, who I am, what I'm doing here, and what I really need to do. What is my purpose in this life? When people in the dark room, they see something, and they understand something that they don't understand before, and that's why we call enlightenment. So sometimes people, every day in their life, they don't know what they are here. So in the Tao said, you just wake up, eat. They say the word not very nice there. Eat and shit. That's what we do. You make money, you eat and you shit, and you finish your life. And that is 1 day. Tomorrow you do the same thing. Do the same thing. In the Tao, we think humans have more intelligence than the animal. We have a certain purpose. We maybe have a certain intention that we are come to this world for. People need a training to control and transform the negative emotional. If people don't do some training of forgive, forget, let go the negative emotional, people nowadays hold so much emotional within themselves. And when you go into the darkness, all this emotional come out, and they cannot let go in that moment. That's why in the basic, we have microcosmic, seeking sound, it get rid of emotional, and the healing love is how to transform and handle your sexual energy. And after that, we have 3 fusion. Fusion of environment is involved with conflict cycle, creating cycle and conflict cycle. In the Tao believe that we, every human born, and we have 5 major organs, and the digestion system and spinal cord and the brain. The 5 major organs compare 5 major children. Sometimes they play together, they're happy together, but sometimes they fight. When they fight inside us, we get conflict cycle. The Tao said you have to learn how to dissolve the internal conflict. And that is a formula in the fusion 1, 2, and 3. So the formula in the fusion is dissolve the conflict cycle and make a creating cycle and dissolve these differences. So 5 major organs can work as a team.